In this week's episode, Nick heads after a local buck he's been chasing for a while now, while Alex and Cody head up to the Midwest. There's a few punches thrown, there's a few fights thrown, there's a few cussings thrown. But you know what? Them boys had a good time trying to fill the freezer for an early season success. Then Alex heads back to his local farm here, knocks down a freezer queen. Y'all sit back and enjoy, hit that like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all on the next one.
Thank you.
What's up, everybody? I'm getting a little late start to this intro here. It's about 8 o'clock. We got in here this morning. We come over here. Our cameras kept buzzing off, and that buck that we've been hunting had been in here around 5:30. So we waited up there in the truck for a little while before we got down here. All we had to do was set our platform. We got in here, set our platform, and we got that bait pile right there, like 15, 20 yards, something like that. And I heard something coming, and it was still pretty dark. I couldn't get no footage of it. But it ended up being a small 8-pointer we've had on camera a few times. The Tacticam didn't take a picture of him at all. He was probably feeding for a good 30 minutes, and then a smaller, I don't know what he was, probably a 6-pointer or something, come in there, and he kind of got a little nervous, and he kind of took off. And then I heard a deer back up on the hill up here blowing. And we got perfect wind right in our face. And that buck walked right over to the base of the ladder and was sniffing. I turned the video camera on, but you probably can't see nothing, it's so dark. He sniffed around, sniffed up that ladder, and never even saw me up here in this cruiser saddle. And he turned and he went around, and you'll probably see the footage there. He gets on that, I guess it's a little dogwood or something, but he starts raping that dogwood, horning him, and he just kind of moseys on up the hill there. But pretty action-packed morning so far here at 8 o'clock. So it's only our second set in here. We ain't been in here in quite a while since Hunter killed that deer that you saw in episode 1. But that bug's been showing up a lot during the night. I don't know, I'd say it's probably in the 120s, maybe early 130s, I hope. But it's a lot of cover in here, like a lot of ground cover. There's like a lot of birch trees in here, a lot of short birch trees. So it gives a good canopy, but the problem with that is there's hard shots in here too. So I made this shooting lane a couple years ago, and but everywhere else is so thick. So by the time a deer gets on top of me, I can one, either already be busted, or two, I can't move because I can't really see them coming. They'll be on you right here before you know it. It's a good thing and bad thing, but they like traveling this bottom right here. This bottom, there's a creek. There's a creek right past my feeder over there. There's a steep bank. They're kind of pinched right here if they come out this way. And then I wonder if anybody's ever eaten a chipmunk. There's a chipmunk right down there. I bet eating a chipmunk would be about like eating a crawfish. A lot of work, not much reward. Done a pretty good job on it this morning. Not too bad. He's probably every bit of a 130 if I was guessing. Not really sure, but probably every bit of it. Oh, Alex probably would have killed him, boys. We just had 6 deer coming here on us. 1 mama, 2 does, 1 mama, a buttonhead, and a small 6-pointer. I think it was the same buck that we saw yesterday morning rubbing that tree. I thought he was an 8, but I think he's a 6. Just, I think a squirrel fell out of the tree. Not really I probably should have shot one of those does. I probably would have yesterday, but it's Sunday. It's 8:20. We got to get to church here in a little while. I didn't really get to do an opening because got in here right at light. It's full moon. Trying to be quiet as possible.
All right, it is Friday, October the 21st, and me and old Watson done rolled right on in to the great state of Kentucky on our way to Illinois for a little pre-game in action, and it's gonna get bloody. We've only been in 17 fights, lost 2 bicycles, and had to beat all the fat girls off the roller items at the Shell station. But we're loving it, and we're having a good time, so. You got anything you'd like to add?
I'm just ready to get up here and get in the woods, get away from you for griping for just a minute.
Hey, I don't blame you. I'd want to get away from me too. We're looking for an exciting weekend. It's going to be fun. First time we've ever been here in October, so we're excited for that. If you look out the back window there, you can see the bike, the old Kaufman e-bike. We're ready to drag a doe out. We'll be with you shortly. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, we're here. 2022 Illinois has officially begun. We're actually headed into a spot to pull the camera out. Cody, he missed a giant right here last year on the rangefinder. You can see that over on YouTube if you want to, but we're gonna go pull this camera out. We got a new piece we're going to look at, so we're here early and we're excited. What do you say? Hey. Just bought this new property. It's good in some aspects, it's not what we thought. On the camera. Hanging here for the evening. Set, see what happens. Mainly as an observation. I'm going far in. Alex is going to stay close to the pinch down on this river. Just see what happens. And then make a decision after this evening whether we want to stay up here or not. So, let's hang out a while. It's official. I've lost my mind. I'm 3 sticks high on the first set in Illinois in my cruiser saddle, and I am set up all wrong. I get in this tree and I'm on the point of a little draw. There's tracks all in this thing, so Cody and I, we walked our butts off today. We left real early this morning, and if a deer comes in here and I get a shot at it, I'll be amazed. So anyway, there's cut beans, cut corn, CRP, thick bedding. Sometimes you just gotta laugh at it. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned.
You probably can't hear me because I gotta be quiet. It's gonna be short. I'm in a big bed near a thicket. Got deer all over me already. A couple small bucks, some does. I'm in doe mode right now.
some meat, so we're gonna see what we can do.
Nick.
Making a mess. Well, you win some and you lose some. I got excited. Shot over that doe's back, as you can see on the video. Just shot high, no excuses. Got excited. Saw 3, they came in. I saw them down here, and then they fed up the ridge, and they actually went the other way, and then they turned around and came back, and I whiffed. Shot high. So it's about 8:30. I'm gonna sit here for a little while, see what happens, and we'll go fire it, guys. You may not can hear me. If you can't, sorry. I'll do a voiceover. I'm sitting on the edge of a big ditch, on the edge of a cut cornfield this evening. Took me a long time to get in here and get set up. I rode my bike in here, and I got a south wind blowing up away from the bedding and away from where I think they're going to travel to. My old buddy set me up on this one, so we'll see what happens. It's windy, 30-mile-an-hour gusts, and I'm only about 12 feet off the ground. But I'm locked in my saddle, my cruiser, so I'm ready to go. So stay tuned, we'll see what happens. Top 10 hours. Once we're born in this cornfield out here, and it's gonna be whatever it ranges. I got redemption on my mind after missing that doe, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna get this old Richard gun grunt collar working. Can't hurt me. Well, it's about 7:45, and I have not seen a deer, so probably gonna hunt till about 8:30 maybe. Call it. So, been a fun trip. Be back in 2 weeks after Halloween to see what happens. So, beautiful view this morning. Windy as hell, but settled down a little bit. Alright, so I just got tethered in. Hot, overdressed for a Georgia hunt.
in late October. I gotta wear an orange vest though, because it's gun season now in Georgia, so gotta have one on. Whew, it's hot, but we're in. My camera here has been dead. I brought a bag of feed in, poured out. Like old T-Bone said last night, if you ain't baiting, you waiting. So, scrapes and rubs everywhere. Got a big buck on camera here. Cool front came in. Rained yesterday, so hopefully something shows up. But stay tuned, we'll see what happens. Making no promises, but we're looking for a biggin or a flathead. I don't care either way right now. I'm mad at them and I might shoot a doe, so stay tuned, we'll see what happens. No tracking job necessary. Had to put a second one in or not like doing that. It got dark on me. You hardly see. Donezo. Alright. When you think you're in shape, pretty good, come up here in the North Georgia mountains and drag you a doe out. Oh, she's laying over somewhere. Yeah. So, I remember now why I don't shoot them through the week when I gotta be at work tomorrow. But she's down. More to come.
Alright, y'all. Another freezer queen bites the dust. Great hunt this evening. I only saw this one, and I'd already made a decision that I wanted to shoot a doe if one came in. She came in by herself, big healthy nanny. I hit high, y'all can see from the shot. Wasn't what I wanted to do. Was able to get another error in her, and but it happens. I must be shooting a little high on deer. I missed that one in Illinois and then hit this one high, so I shot my bow and it was hitting fine, but I'm going to shoot it some more between now and this weekend when we get back out at it. So ready for some jerky.